Alright, so today I'm going to be watching Julio versus Mason, and I wasn't able to be there in person, but I watched off of the Instagram Live, and that's the reason why it looks like it was recorded off of a fucking toaster with the quality. But that's because the Instagram Live sort of like compresses it, I guess. And so yeah, I'm just going to be watching it and giving like my thoughts and just like commentary over it. So here we go. So we got Julio rocking the Dragon Ball Z Goku uniform shirt, and Mason's in black. I remember like after the first event, like this was one of the things that like people were talking about, like Mason versus Julio would be a much better fight because they're both like tall and rangy, and Mason's a little bit bigger. You could tell he's got a little bit more weight on him. Right now it looks like they're just feeling each other out. Nice shot by Mason. Going into this fight, like my prediction was that I believe Julio was going to win pretty decisively, because I just thought that Mason was a little bit too young and less experienced than Julio. So it looks like they're still sort of filling each other out. So far, Mason has been landing the bigger shots. And this guy's decides to stand right in front of the camera. And yeah, so looks like the action's getting pretty good right now. At least we can still see a little bit. But yeah, looks like they're gonna take this round to feel each other out. But so far I'd give the edge to Mason in this round, just because he landed the bigger shots, and it looks like he's given more pressure and more offense.
Receive and return, okay? Remember.
Yeah, it looks like Julio's struggling just a little bit with Mason's range. You know, usually Julio fight. He's like one of the taller people, and so usually I guess he fights the shorter people. So maybe that's why he wasn't really used to someone with Mason's range. It looks like he got caught right there. And yeah, Mason's good. Mason's for his age and experience level, he's doing a pretty good job. He's outlanding Julio in this round. But one of his biggest weaknesses that I sort of like noticed was he gets tired like really fast. I remember in the first fight, like he was exhausted by the time that the second round came around. And nice check right hook by Mason. Yeah, he's doing a really good job in this round. But yeah, like his cardio was something that we looked at as like his biggest weakness, because in the first fight I think he just really tried to like finish the guy, but he couldn't, so he sort of gassed himself out. And Julio, like especially Julio, like after with what happened in the Diego fight, like he really like put more emphasis on his cardio.
So let him recover.
Nice shot by Mason. So
recover.
So yeah, I knew that like Julio was really putting an emphasis on improving his cardio, so I expected that to be a big gap in their cardio difference. So I'm a little bit surprised that Mason's winning this first round, just because right. Like I said, I believe that Julio is a lot more experienced than him. But Nice body shot by Julio.
Yeah, he just wants one punch. He just likes doing.
And one thing to note is that Mason is a southpaw, and the thing about like me is that I'm like unorthodox, but for those who know me, I like to switch stances. Like I spend 50% of the time in southpaw, so Julio is he's not new to fighting southpaws because of me, pretty much. And yeah, it looks like Julio's still trying to fill him out, still trying to fill out the range.
Lock and throw.
And Julio's picking up the pace a little bit.
Chop it down.
Nice
Chop
straight left by Mason. And going into this fight, like one of Mason's biggest weapons was like we noticed was he has like a really nasty uppercut. Like in his last fight, that was like one of his best shots. So we really worked on like him like countering that, like seeing that coming. Nice counter hook by Julio.
Don't get cocky though. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Yeah, it's a pretty competitive first round, but I would definitely give that first round to Mason. It's hard to tell because of the quality of the video if they're landing all of these shots. But hopefully I'll be able to make it to the next event
your
and
hands. Yes.
give better footage.
Use your hands. Yeah.
Julio's using his Kaioken times 10, obviously.
Block your face.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell if these are landing or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mason's he's a lot better defensively than I thought he would be, because in the first fight, like literally all we saw from him was just pure offense, because it was a bit of a mismatch. He was a lot better than the guy that he fought, so we didn't really get a chance to see his defense or like his defensive awareness too. And yeah, he's got really good awareness. So I mean, obviously with Julio, like I train with him like regularly, so like I know how good he is, but Mason was kind of a mystery just because we haven't seen too much of him. Nice right hook by Julio. Not really sure what Mason said to the referee there. Yeah, it looks like Julio's starting to get Mason's rhythm, because he's blocking a lot more shots than he was in the first round. And there's that counter straight that Mason threw a lot and was really successful with in the first fight. But obviously Julio is a big step up in competition, so Julio is he's not gonna take those shots too easily.
Good job. Good job.
Nice body shot by Julio.
You got this, bro.
And this video was taken off of Julio's Instagram page. All I did was just pretty much zoom in so we could get a bit of a better picture. And yeah, it's really hard to tell if they're landing these shots or not, just because it's really pixelated, but so far it looks pretty even to me from what I can see here.
They both have distance.
I would say Mason has got the longer range, just because I think he's a little bit taller, and his arms look a little bit longer to me. Julio's
Deep
tall,
flex
but he's
and
got
stroke.
kind of short arms, to be honest.
He lets him hit all the body, and I'm like, don't let him hit the body, bro.
Yeah, Julio's getting he's been pretty successful with that straight to the body.
That's what I'm saying, like,
But he's scared. I mean, now he's scared, but Julio keeps pushing him. He's taking advantage of
don't drop your hands.
Yeah, Julio's turning up the pressure now.
Yeah, this is the third round. We were all tripping.
The people there just said this is the third round, but I'm pretty sure it's the second. Like I said, I think Julio edited it a little bit, so maybe it got cut off where it said round 3 or something. I don't know.
Don't drop your hands. Block, exactly.
Nice straight right by Julio. Yeah, it looks like Mason's slowing down a little bit. He went for that Canelo fake. And was that it? I guess that was it. That was all the 11 minutes. And yeah, I guess it kind of got cut off because I zoomed in where it said the number of rounds. I know that there was a bit of like controversy because Julio was trying to go another round, and apparently, like, I think they were scheduled for 4, but I think like, because I watched the Instagram live, which kind of got cut off, but Mason was complaining that like he thought that they already had gone all the rounds, and so I'm not really sure what happened there, but it was a good fight. It was looked pretty competitive. It looks like it was a pretty back and forth. Like I said, I couldn't really see like exactly who landed the shots and like exactly what was blocked and what wasn't, because it was really pixelated. But so I can't really say like who I think won because I couldn't really see too much. But it was a good fight. It was yeah, it was fun, and it was cool to see guys that they're both long and rangy. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it.